Welcome to Reducing Your Business's Carbon Footprint is not a matter of buying everyone's smaller shoes. Please allow me to begin.
What?
Let's just say that I saw, a, let's just say that I saw another series that mentioned Keynote, so I had to make a reference. In actuality, welcome to Yoda Soda Creations, the podcast group of friends who are trying to business talking movies about the recent. Well, I'm certainly glad we're not in Death Valley because they just hit a temperature pretty close to the record.
Yeah, sucks to be anyone over there.
130 Fahrenheit, as opposed to the 134 that is probably the highest on the tall thermometer they got there.
It's been a while. Okay.
Also on the news desk, Star Trek Lower Decks was advertised.
That's
Well, you'll never guess who's coming back to the Doctor Who scene after 15 years.
yep.
Yeah, the Ninth Doctor's finally getting his big finish audios.
I wonder what finally made him change his mind on the whole thing.
Chances are the production crew is going to be a little different this time around.
Yeah.
Because from what I recall, a lot of his outings, anything franchised in a way, was always seems to run into a bit of a problem. Apparently, there's a Rise of the TMNT movie in the works.
Cool.
even though according to some interviews that apparently the series was sabotaged from the start thanks to a change in leadership and priorities,
Oof.
which is probably why the finale came about recently.
Oh, that. Ugh.
Hopefully, the film is in a more coherent direction.
It's up to them on that.
Bit of a disclaimer that I don't think we've seen anything regarding this name, but worth noting: Rachel Ray and family safe following a major fire in upstate New York house.
Oof.
I wonder how many of us have seen the Magic Camp poster.
I have.
So there's something on Disney Plus that is of some notes, I guess. On a similar note, apparently at the end of the physical release, apparently the era of the physical releases is closing in towards an ends, with Disney 4K discs apparently being discontinued.
You had me worried there for a moment. Like, end of fiscal. Like, oh, it's just that Disney thing. It's like, okay. It's like, uh, because we better not end physical. Uh, there we go. Controller disconnected. Where was it? Oh, right. Yeah, we still need 8 seasons, 8 and 9 of My Little Pony on DVD. Hopefully Blu-ray at some point.
Well, I sort of like the idea, and because the article I read was a bit concerning on the matter. That would, yeah, also, but yeah, it depends on what other companies are going to do. I can't believe you took this long to figure out, but it's possible that only the 4K part possibly didn't catch on or something.
Yeah, and like, I mean, I can't imagine like a lot of people have 4K TVs. I mean, yeah, there's some, but it's probably in the minority. Ooh. Mm,
A new Them's Fighting Herds character dropped. Shanty the Goat.
yeah, I read about that. Like, wow, that's a game I haven't played in a while. It's fine. It's like I supported it because of what it used to be and like the idea of it. But I'm not really much into fighting games, so yeah. No. Okay, clearly this is not working out so far. My controller keeps disconnecting. Okay, it's like I charged it beforehand, though it's been a bit finicky with charging as of late.
I was going to say the heat might have something to do with it.
Or that's also a possibility. Oh, thank God, health drops.
My friend here mentioned this pre-stream, but the IDW is finally getting their stuff out.
Yeah, I already have well, yeah, sort of an order, but I have a subscription box, so they basically you give them a list of what series you're following, and they make sure they have one for you. Unfortunately, mine hasn't come in yet. So I did pick up the free comic book day issue. Yeah, it was nice. It was like a little prologue thing.
And of course, there are YouTube uploads going about, including first issue for season 10, which was earlier today.
Yep. Ooh.
Okay, apparently there's this vacation rental company called Airbnb.
Oh yeah, that thing.
They apparently have the world's last blockbuster up for rent.
Yeah, that's something I read about. It's like, uh, Blockbuster, good times. Many a game and movie were rented back then.
I'm surprised they're doing well given the situation.
Yeah.
Well, this one was on my Twitter feed for a while, but Mike and Brian have exited the development team for the live-action Avatar Last Airbender series.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it's like live action Avatar just can't catch a break. I mean, here's hoping it's good, but like when stuff happens it's like the original creators leaving. It's like they're the original creators, right?
Yeah,
Just checking. Yeah, it's like when stuff happens that gets them to leave, that's never a good sign.
but hey, at least Shyamalan's not involved this time around.
True. Very true.
Also across social media, especially from the director, Scott Pilgrim celebrated its 10th anniversary earlier this week.
Yes, Scott Pilgrim. I'm one of the people who actually still have the game on the PS3. You know, the one that was discontinued or taken down. It's a fun beat 'em up, and the comic's good. And okay, I haven't actually watched the movie, but I hear it's decent enough.
Have you seen a few chunks, but gotten some a few chunks as well as gotten some decent understanding of it. I can say it's It's definitely an interesting trip, especially on the effects department. There's a lot of video game references and
Yeah, it's definitely a gamer thing.
and of course there's a lot of music battles in it.
Those are always fun.
Well, celebrity controversy seems to have cranked up a bit because now we have a situation with Drake Bell versus his girlfriend.
Oof.
And also the Britney Spears conservatorship is was on my feed for a bit.
Hmm.
On a brighter note, the DC fandom schedule was released.
Oh. Hmm. Good. That was easy. Ooh.
So some panels related to some upcoming releases, including, of course, the Snyder Cut. But there's also Wonder Woman 1984, New Suicide Squad, Patterson Batman, amongst others.
Yeah. Ugh, stupid disappearing platforms.
So here's an interesting note. Did anyone get the news of the Battle for Bikini Bottom remake?
What news was that?
Well, from sources, we have a million copy plus selling of the rehydrated version.
Cool.
So from what the tweets are telling me, it seems that seems that there's a potential sequel or another SpongeBob game remake somewhere down the line.
I mean, not really my kind of game, but good for the good on the developers for that. Good job and all of that stuff. Oh, God, health.
Further in the trailer news, the Disney Pixar film Luca released its trailer.
Oh, right, that's an active thing. It's like, oh, well, Clinchill's good.
Just did some research regarding a another trailer that was in the YouTube search when I was in the YouTube search when I quickly tried to refamiliarize myself a bit with the note. That new Pinocchio movie that's coming out, not the Del, not the Del Toro version that was in talks for a while. That one's going to Netflix next year.
Come on. I cannot jump. Ugh.
But yeah, Vertigo releases got something that's been out for 2 weeks. So, AMC's are reopening, and on the side, they have 15-cent movie tickets for US circuit relaunch.
Damn it. Shield ran out.
That's even cheaper than movie tickets in the 40s.
That.
Alright, finally we have the casualty report this week, and the spectrum's going to be a little interesting this time around.
Wait a sec. This is heck bad damaging. Huh. Okay, that's good.
Media Tycoon Summer Redstone. Guitarist Julian Bream. The Kiss Anime website, though thankfully not Kiss Cartoon or WCO Stream, though I won't be too surprised if those two run into a bit of trouble
Yeah.
in the coming weeks. And the grandmother of Trailblazers player Jusuf Nurkic. JUSUFNURKIC.
Hmm. It just now occurs to me that this perhaps wasn't the best game to choose, for having to multitask, but I'll try. Like, okay, read notes, don't get hit. Read notes, don't get hit. So yeah, episodes 15 and 16 of Pony Life, all bottled up, all that Jitters, I Cookie, and Keynote Pie. Oh, great, I'm being attacked by the pineapple mines. Okay, I'm safe. So, Pinkie Pie is cleaning up the potion closet and accidentally spills some potion on onto some cookies. So, right, Applejack is there and Twilight comes in and yeah, she had a bit of a fight with Aloysius, with Owl. I don't know whether I could probably pronounce it correctly the first time, but it's been in like the 90s today, so my brain's a little fried.
Wow.
No, 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 no. Ah, platforming.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised I. I'm surprised I can actually pronounce it better than. I'm surprised I can actually still pronounce it better at this point. Abolitious.
But anyway, so yeah, Twilight and Aloysius had a fight, and she doesn't really want to talk about it. So she eats one of the cookies, then makes Applejack eat one of the cookies. Then they shrink and get sucked into the potion bottle. Because sure. Ooh. Hmm. Shopping. Right, so yeah, they're in the potion bottle. Oh no. And it's revealed that Applejack has claustrophobia? That, pretty sure that should have come up at some point in the past, but,
I guess there's a difference between bottles and.
and slightly less enclosed spaces.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I've seen this one before. Ooh, I like that one. Right, bottle. But yeah, the inside of the potion bottle, it's very MC Escher. And now a quote from Pinkie Pie. Where the fridge are they?
That was a good one.
Discord, oh,
Uh,
Discord decided to do a thing. Hold on a moment. That was weird. Yeah, because it also dropped my notes too. You good?
Yeah, I can see it again.
Okay. Right, where was I? Right. So yeah, Pinky realizes that, oh hey, they're in the potion bottle. We should probably do something. So they decide to go visit Potion Nova. And she's she's like, hey, I need to whip out an antidote potion. And okay, she whips it up, pours it in the bottle, and hits them, and Applejack flies out. It's like, ah, after 10,000 years, I'm free. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Somehow we didn't think of it, so it took. Somehow we didn't think of it on the spot. Somehow I didn't think of it on the spot while we were watching, but
I didn't. I literally just thought of it right now.
thing had to progress in order for me to actually get it.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, Twilight really doesn't want to leave the bottle, and so Applejack decides, claustrophobia or no, going back in there and dragging her out. And she does so, and Twilight's like, I'm not bottling up my issues. My issues are out there. I bottled me up. Which, okay, I can't fault that logic, but still, get out. Right, where am I? I'm over here. Uh, so yeah, listen to the story. Stop balling up your issues, okay? Huh.
Trying to think of another thing that is the trying to think of what else did the fight and get back together type of deal.
Yeah,
But the only other episode I can think of that did something like this was All Bottled Up.
yeah. Which I like that episode.
Season 7, of course.
Yeah. Uh, good Starlight Trixie episode. So yeah, hold on, need to scroll my notes down.
Interesting note. I was like, interesting note. I actually went to a season 7 premiere watch party whilst I was at BabsCon.
Oh, yeah, I've only ever been to like one premiere watch. Maybe I've been to more. I can't really remember much. I've been to a lot of conventions. It's like, yeah, I don't know where I was going with this. You mentioned premiere party, and that's like, it's like I'm gonna take a drink. So, episode 15, part 2. All that jitters. Yay. So, Twilight goes over to Potion Nova's house for potion lessons, because supposed to learn from Potion Master. Right. But yeah, Potion Nova's asleep. Sci-Fi periodically stop talking, boss battle and all that. And yeah, Twilight's nervous and excited, or as Pinky would say, nervous-sighted. God, how long was that? The first Equestria Girls movie?
Yes.
Wow, that takes me back.
I'm a little surprised they did. I'm a little surprised they didn't bring the word back up specifically, but you can tell.
Yeah, but yeah, the so yeah. Note: a can opener is not a magical artifact. Good to know. So yeah, potion lessons, they go poorly. Yeah, Twilight's freaking out. She's not doing great at the potions, and Potion Nova decides to hold a little psychiatry session for Twilight. And okay, what's going on? What's your issue? And yeah, Twilight's like, yeah, I'm freaking out. I'm so nervous. I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. Ooh, hmm. And like, and Potion Nova's like, okay, okay, you need to chill. Can you do that? Chill. Okay, we good? We good. Now let's take this from the top. And yeah, goes a lot better the second time around. And we learn that Potion Nova cannot dance. So yeah, we're learning more about her all the time.
At least professionally, I can definitely remember a post somewhere. A post somewhere regarding that comment.
Yeah.
Are you sure those moves don't dictate dancing?
Okay. There.
Also, you can apparently let out your emotions in potions.
Yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Platforming, platforming. This is why I don't play Mega Man games. Alright. Hold on, let me pause to switch notes. Where am I? There's the mouse.
I had to do a little research beforehand to get the context of our game for this week.
Oh yeah, this is 20XX. It's a Mega Man style roguelike. Very fun. If a bit tricky at times. You need to focus a lot at times. And ooh, health dispenser. Wow, I have 132 things. And it broke. Oh well. So yeah, potion, not potion. Episode 16. Uh, right. Need to scroll back up a bit. Right. That's what the episode was called. Uh, just watch this and it's already like. So yeah, I cookie. So everyone's gone. Pinkie Pie is all alone, and she's bored. So bored. And it's like even Gummies like you should go ahead and do a binge watch of a series with Gummy, but Gummy's like, nope. Right.
I love how at one point they didn't.
Even the tumbleweed left her.
Yeah, that is a. Yeah, that yeah, that originally was a nostalgia critic joke, though I could be mistake. Though I could be mistaken, that might have been done somewhere else.
I mean, that sounds about right.
But yeah, that's where I originally remember it.
Okay, how to get out of here? That works well enough. Ooh, right. So yeah, she decides to get out the good old Replicatron, and Replicatron plus picture of friends plus cookies equals friend picture cookies. And she starts playing with them, and oh hey, the Rainbow Dash cookie moved. They're alive. Th- I'm sure this will have absolutely no ethical implications. Just a bit of a healing session there.
Also, Twilight Air Bubbles is showing through
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, like the Twilight voice for this year has been kind of like, I don't know, it's felt a bit weird.
It's been yeah, well, for the most part, the voices have been pretty much the same as in the regular show, but here they pretty much took they pretty much took they pretty much took a higher pitching approach, and you can tell that Tara was doing the bubble voice this time around.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, why not both? Anyway, so yeah, she wants the cookies to hang around, play games, just don't leave her alone. But even they want to go out and explore the world, and yeah, they want to leave, but yeah, it's like no, don't go. So they tie her down. She escapes, of course, but Pinkie Pie realizes that yeah, it's a big world out there. You can go. So she decides to clean Sugar Cube Corner, and yeah, the friends come back and like, hey, did some cleaning. I sorted all your books rarity. Here's this stuffed dog Fluttershy. I forgot they did that.
And now you see where Notch gets the idea for the slimes. If such a thing did happen in the original Mega Man games.
Yeah. Okay, that's one down. Okay. But yeah. And so I was like, ooh, yeah, let's make some cookies. And Pinky's like, yeah, cookies. Right. Hmm, which one was that again? Ah, that one. Yeah, I haven't played this game in like a year, so it's like, what do these things do again? So yeah, final bit for tonight, Keynote Pie. So yeah, Pinkie Pie wants to expand her corner into the tech world, get investors. So she's gonna hold a tech conference. Oh, this really chews through them. Ooh. Right, so yeah, it's time for the conference and Pinkie Pie is freaking out. Like, she is full on pulling a Fluttershy here. It's like, this is Pinkie, the pony who like single-handedly does big parties throughout all of Ponyville, including everyone in town. And you're freaking out about a tech conference.
To be fair, the yaks were quite the challenge.
Yeah. Ooh.
I was more thinking along the lines of Twilightisms.
Ah. Right. So yeah, she freaks out, and they decide to help her with a montage. I put a note down that like by the time and they finish up with all this, the investors will have already left, won't they? So like they do the montage. Pinky feels a lot better, and she goes out on stage, does her thing, and then notices that yeah, there isn't really anyone there. It's just Fluttershy and Spike. Yeah, those are the investors. Just Fluttershy and Spike. Oof. Yeah. Tough luck. Try again next time.
And you make me wonder if there was either more in the guest list or the word she said was true. They did. The word she said was true. They didn't quite get. The advertising wasn't exactly great.
Yeah. Ooh. Uh, wish I had more money. I'll go with the text speed. Text speed is always good. Power chest piece. Oh yeah, that's a good chess piece. Shield is good. But yeah, that was Keynote Pie. It was okay. Yeah, it was corny. Yeah. Yeah, overall, these episodes weren't quite as good as last week, in my opinion. I mean, they aren't bad, but oh god, this is going crazy. God, I'm almost dead. Almost dead. Oh, that was close. So, yeah, final boss area with only 4 health left. Ooh. Okay, cool platforming. Nope. I want to dash up, and of course it disappears. Take it slow. And of course it's out of sync with it. Nope. Curse you. I almost had it. This is a very frustrating level.
I think it's a similar strategy to King Hearts 1 looks a little prevalent here. I think the similar strategy to King Hearts 1 is prevalent here. Through the
And that,
frustration, you'll figure out tactics and tricks.
yep. Yeah, that was a pretty good run. Lasted all of.
Better part of an hour, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, it didn't seem. Huh.
Okay, close enough.
Didn't feel that long. But I guess that's the thing with roguelikes. Like, it feels like nothing, but it like takes forever. But yeah, episodes were again okay. Like with the second one, like I didn't really have as much in the way of notes. It didn't feel like there was as much going on. Not that that's a bad thing. It just felt a lot more simple.
We did get to hear Trevor Duvall for the first time in a while, so that's a plus.
True. But yeah, like still working out better than the Fluttershy arc,
Yeah.
and that's always a good thing. Yeah, but yeah. So what were your thoughts on the episodes?
I think it's safe to say the Nova episodes get the higher marks.
Yep.
Always good to have character stuff.
Oh, now I can dash. So yeah, let's say get to the end of this boss, then wrap up. I mean, get to the boss, beat it, and then wrap up. Yep. No shops. Yeah, that was fun.
Been discovered a few interesting, been discovered a few interesting things today. Been discovered a few interesting things today regarding the laptop stream setup. Kind of forgot a certain image that was implemented as soon as they started piping out. Forgot to transfer that over here.
Yeah, hopefully next week I'll have some pre-recorded footage to work off of. I was actually going to record today, but had to have a Comcast guy come over to fix the security, so that took longer than expected. But hey, like live gaming, that's always fun.
did some actual cropping. It's also did some actual cropping on one of the pieces of the layout, as opposed to just sliding some unnecessary bits off screen, just in case just in case uh,
Oh yeah, I just remembered. I got my July snack box finally. Yay! Took long enough. Yeah, I'll be starting to record those things soon. Just have 3 left from the June box. After taking like a whole month to actually continue doing stuff with it. But I've already recorded the unboxing. That was fun. But yeah, it's like I'll probably record the first one tomorrow. Like, hey, yay, coffee drink. Eh. I mean, they can't all be winners.
anyway, because I didn't have to use anyway, because I didn't have to have the transfer box up just in case one of the sharing sharing options, in case the sharing option turned out to be something similar to how your playings of Breath of the Wild originally went.
Ah, yes. Eh. Yeah, I really need to get back to that game. Like, so many games to play, so little time. Also, so little attention span.
But yeah, like I said, scale tips a bit more towards the potion side as opposed to the pinky side.
Yeah.
Let's see if I got that. Let me back up again.
Actually, now that I think about it, 15 was a Potion Nova episode. 16 was a Pinkie Pie episode. Yeah. Hmm. I just now realized that.
Hopefully at some point EKG can repost the episodes that came out today.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, I I went there to get the fittings for today's episodes. Like, oh wait, shouldn't the new ones be up yet? Like, oh god, I'll probably have to dig through the archives. Like, no, those are last week's episodes. What?
I was contemplating when it first popped up whether to jump on, but one part of me was also kind of thinking, possible they don't have the links up yet, because I think the posts of the episodes that we covered was the one was originally
Was the one that had the what's the word for it? Featured link in the upper corner.
Well, the first time around the links weren't there. The second time, well, first time around the links weren't there, so I had to wait until they fixed that.
Right. Ooh, also, oh, stuff I might, uh, I, don't- I might record something for the comics. I don't know. I still have to wait for the comics to come in, because I'll maybe I'll do something for the free comic book day thing, then the season 10, and maybe the Transformers comic. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, let's just do this one. Okay, let's do this one more time. Okay, so we're gonna keep. Yeah, so we're gonna have to keep a close eye to make close eye on Equestria Daily, so that daily for a point when they can get the links back up.
Yeah.
I'll get them. I'll get them posted as soon as I find that. But whatever comes up, uh, we hope you'll stay safe, stay well, and join us again on Saturday. Take care.